Theology, and he's here from, what are they called, the Emmaus Bible School still today?
Now Australian College of Christian Studies.
Okay, well he's a lecturer down there. We're pleased to have him. In case you hadn't noticed, he's from India. He's also involved in a lot of other things with ministries back to India, and he's got a little presentation he wants to bring to us all here today so that we can pray more intelligently for what's going on over there. So Xavier, when you push this button, it should come up.
Yeah.
You'll have to look at that screen there, unfortunately.
Sure. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Thank you so much for this time, and elders and the church. It's my opportunity and privilege to be able to bring this to you. Actually, this is a prayer request to pray for. I'm part of a ministry in India, which is called TransIndia Ministries. Okay, this ministry does several activities for the community and for the church. And because of the COVID, some of the activities are down. I'll mention what are down and what are active.
Push the right one.
Yeah.
Is it turned on?
There it is. Oh,
So we do church planting ministries in terms of going into villages and making home churches. Okay, that's on hold at the moment because of the COVID.
Switch on.
Okay, and I think we should have gone back. Okay, we have kids ministries, and we do have training programs for kids in sports and games and so on, and also feeding programs. That's also on hold at the moment. I'm telling you, it's a registered entity which does several things as a background. I'm coming to prayer requests soon. Okay, can't push this one.
Is it switched on?
Is it?
Yeah.
That one there. That one. This is off. Oh, my fault. Second mistake.
Oh. Good, one day.
Okay. We also do several leadership and family conferences. That's also on hold. And for women, we have established an institute for training in fashion technology. This institute is registered by the government of India under Bharat Sevak Samaj, which is a government body promoting women's activities and training them to find livelihood for their life. So the institute is also closed at the moment. This is some of the team members from Australia visited us, and these were the girls who were getting trained. And also they do stuff like this, embroidery, make uniform, shoes, bag. And we have a school, and for the school they make uniform and all those things. This is what I wanted to bring to you. Logos International School was established in a Hindu-Muslim community in 2016. And we just started simple, and there was nothing in a rental building we started. And this was the first cohort of students we had, 7, 8 kids. They just came as they were, and we started teaching. And the school started growing every year, 100% increase. And it multiplied all the time, and you will see that, and it took a lot of formal stuff like uniform and other things, and readings, prayers, and so on. And you can see the school had grown throughout the years for the last 6 years. Our kids play in somebody else's property. We don't have a ground, okay, with permission anyway. And they have all the activities like small computer lab and library and so on. And then a lot of competitions, arts day, sports day, and so on. They are capable kids. It's a primary Christian school. And in 2019, just before the COVID, I was in India. This photo was taken. We had 116 students. But COVID took away some kids from our school to the public school because of the food and services the government provided. Anyway, still we have over 90 kids with us at the moment. The school has gone back, this is our staff, and the school has gone back face to face recently, and the government came for verification and they looked at the classrooms. We had a couple of concrete wall and good classrooms, and a couple of them were on the terrace with the steel frame and so on, temporary sheds. They said we cannot have classes there. That's the struggle we are in. I'll share with you in a minute. This is again staff, professional development, this is our Parents' Day, and we do everything. And God provided us a school bus and a school band, and that's how we go into the village, bring the kids and send them back. Okay? And meanwhile also God provided us 3.2 acres of land for the school, and which is a blessing that God put upon us. And the government came back and said that you cannot have these temporary sheds as classrooms. So the board decided to make a couple of classrooms. So we drew some plans, and the dream is coming true. That's what I wanted to share with you and pray for. And this is what we are looking at. This is a whole project which we cannot build now, but we are dividing the project into 3. And we are building the first stage of it, which will give us 9 classrooms, a little bit of office space, drinking water, and bathrooms, and so on. So that's what we are trying to build. Please pray for. And this is the final product. When it comes to the end, it will look something like this. Remember, this is a Muslim community. The land is in the heart of it. So we are sending gospel to kids, through kids, to families, and to the community. That's what we are committed for. And what I'm trying to tell you is, we are trying to raise some fund. I'm not asking money, but if anyone is led into this, and there are 2 ways of giving. We are part of Hands and Feet Australia, which is also part of this church, Christian Community Churches of Australia. So you can obviously directly, I can give you information, and you can directly give into that, and they will channelize it into our project. Or we discourage this, but if somebody wanted to give something to me, definitely that will also go into the ministry, because every Sunday, every time I come in here, this church sacrificially give me an offering. That also goes into the ministry. In a way, you are already part of it, whether you know it or not. That's all I wanted to you to know. Pray about it and think about it. Thank you very much.
Xavier, can I just ask you a question?
Yeah.
Are you allowed legally to have Christian input into the students during the classes or not?
Okay, it's a Christian school. We start with the morning prayer and devotion.
Yes.
And we have classes or subjects dealing with moral values and things like that.
Okay.
So moral class, in which we can teach any religion and everything.
Okay.
And in which, see, when parents send their kids into our school, they sign a document. It's a Christian school, and all the kids need to do everything that is done in this place. So we are registered.
Okay.
So we cannot teach religion, but we can teach Christian scripture, prayer, and we can also teach Christian values.
Okay.
That's what we are aiming into. Yeah.
Well, that's a big, yeah, thanks, Xavier, we appreciate
It's
that.
risky. It's risky because it's in the middle of a Muslim community. 98% of kids are Muslims and Hindus. So
Are they radical over there as well, the Muslims?
it depends upon what kind of mode of being they are in.
Oh,
You know, kind of. Yeah, the government is the problem at the moment.
Okay, thanks very much.
Yeah.
All right, so we'll keep that in prayer.